on the road starting today, but as commuters struggle with the usual manic Monday, commute quarantine protocols were still hardly implemented. News 5's Justine Punsalang is joining us live from Manila to give us the latest. Justine, what's going on there? How is traffic and how is public transportation on this Monday?
Yes, Sean, we are here in Divisoria, Manila, which has a terminal that serves the passengers for the resumption of operations of the PUJ, of the modern PUJs. However, earlier this morning, we were at a Taguig City, specifically in Barangay Bagong Bayan, where as early as 5 in the morning, passengers flocked the makeshift terminal to catch a ride. The first day of the resumption of modern PUJ operations had a shaky start. Modern jeepneys arrived at 6:30 a.m., but passengers were already there as early as 5 in the morning. The police were the only ones manning the area and implementing social distancing. Chaos ensued as there were no clear protocols implemented. Passengers rushed the entrance of the modern PUJs once they arrived. And while some conductors checked the body temperature of the passengers, one conductor noticeably did not and instead prioritized sanitizing the hands of passengers. Contrary to the announcement of the LTFRB yesterday, there was no foot bath at the terminal. Also, instead of cashless payment transaction like GCash or Beep card, passengers are still allowed to pay in cash. Passengers were disappointed with the lack of organization. Some commuters also noticed that instead of having one person designated to take the personal information of passengers before boarding the vehicle, a logbook instead with a communal pen was passed around the passengers inside the modern Jeep. Sean, we talked to a Jeep of a modern PUJ driver here in Divisoria, and according to him, the passengers really can still pay in cash instead of the cashless transaction that the LTFRB is pushing. And instead of the point-to-point, passengers can alight the vehicle even before reaching the end point of the route. From the previous 26 passengers, only 13 are now allowed to board the modern PUJs. There are also plastic dividers between passengers in order to maintain social distancing inside the vehicles. According to the LTFRB, by Wednesday this week, 9 more routes will be added, and by the end of this week, by Friday, another 10 routes will be added to further boost the implementation or the resumption of operations of modern PUJs in the metro. Sean?
All right, Justine, any mention of when they'll be completely cashless? Because that is one of the one of the things they have to comply with in order to ply the roads, yeah?
I'm sorry, Sean, can you repeat that?
Yeah, by when will all the modern PUJs be going cashless? Because I think that is one of the matters that they have to comply with in order to ply the roads.
Well, actually, this is a very, this is not, your question is acceptable. However, the LTFRB said that only those with cashless options could go to the road. But as per our observation from earlier this morning, although there are jeeps, modern jeeps that has those beep cards. However, the passengers do not have the main beep card, so they cannot use them in their operation. Actually, it's a good question. However, it would seem that even the drivers cannot answer those questions. And in the terminals that we've been to, there are also no available beep card sellers or loaders for those who already have beep cash. So actually, this is a matter that we really have to ask or clear with the LTFRB. Sean?
All right, looks like still a lot of confusion on this Monday. Thank you very much for that update. Justine Punsalang joining us live from Manila. And here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. PHIVOLCS is monitoring Mount Kanlaon after a series of earthquakes rocked Negros Occidental on Sunday, or since Sunday. Earlier today, the agency actually recorded a magnitude 4.7 tremor with intensity 5 felt in La Carlota City. And almost 300 COVID-19 patients in the country have signed up for the World Health Organization's Solidarity Trials. This is more than half of the target set by the DOST. And Malacanang says it will review the government's Hatid Probinsya program and will be crafting another policy to help stranded individuals in Metro Manila. This comes after a rapid increase in COVID-19 cases was observed in Eastern Visayas shortly after the program was implemented. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Just register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao, and we are One News.